Yeah, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Right now, waiting on Cleo to get in here. Before Cleo get in here, let me make sure these keys work properly for this handcuff. Cause I'm gonna tell you today is I'm not in the best of mood. All right, we good to go. I'm definitely not in the best of mood. I'll tell you one thing. It's a lot of disrespect going on every aspect of everything, and and I'm not playing this no more with anybody, especially Wode. We got and that's a tech guy. It's Wode. And we got a tech guy that, what I'm saying? Some controversy going on between the tech guy and Wode because the tech guy, what I'm saying, said Wode was lying about the whole situation, his account getting hacked and all that, and say he was behind the situation. And we got to make sure no false statements are going out because they was telling me that Wode is trying to be a president. He's trying to be the president of Ghana. But he made a disrespectful comment in over there in Germany, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember the story of Adolf Hitler back in the days. Adolf Hitler, you know what I'm saying? He was cool and everybody had liked him, and then he changed on it, and and it starts in Germany. So now I'm looking at Wode. His name might be Wode Hitler. So I just want to make sure this situation, because this situation going to trial, and we definitely not playing any games with none of them. Because we have to be careful with these content creators because they're using a platform to build names and reputations, and all of a sudden they might turn against the people. And it's a lot of stuff going on right now where they talk about betrayal, different people betraying each other and stuff like that. So I gotta bring Cleo in here, and we're gonna talk about this and get down to the nitty gritty. I ain't gonna do too much talking today. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much talking today because I have to see where this situation is going and make sure everybody's on the same page because it ain't gonna be no playing games here because people, what I notice is happening.
It's the King of Trouble talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel.
Cleo Bonnie the building, Cleo Bonnie. So listen, we already going live. I'm gonna bring you in real quick. We're gonna talk about this. What's the tech guy name? Daniel Tech.
Randall, yes, Randall.
Okay, Randall Tech. So listen, this is a very critical situation on all aspects of everything with Wode. Wode, I'm gonna play this piece of this video. He got disrespectful in Germany. He called the people in Germany a bunch of clowns and stuff like that. And the people I love Wode. And I want to make sure that Wode not trying to be a Hitler. Adolf Hitler was a person back in the days. I don't know if you know about Adolf Hitler, but read about him because Adolf Hitler, he fooled the people that thought he was good. And Adolf Hitler made a statement calling them clowns at the end because he wanted to dictate the country. And the thing is, people saying that Wode trying to pretend that people use his platform because he's trying to be a president. You see what I'm saying? So my whole thing is right now, we got to make sure Adolf Hitler is legitimate, like he say. And also, too, this tech guy, what Aaron Tech, that's his name.
Randall.
Order the code, Randall. Hey, listen, we're going to make sure what you saying is official, Randall, because I'm going to tell you something. You made a comment about Wode account was not hacked. It was a bunch of lying games. So I want you to clarify this, Cleo Bonner, before we go in this interview, because we bringing Randall in this court of law. Because we got to make sure Randall not putting any false allegations. We have to make sure that Wode it's not a setup because Wode trying to be the president of Ghana, but it's not coming out yet. So tell me about what you feel about Randall with the situation first. Is Randall legit or he lying? What you feel? Out in the court. Let's go.
I feel that I'm not a crystal baller or clairvoyant or fortune teller or astrologer, but Randall.
Hold up, you said a fortune teller.
I'm not, but I'm saying he's one of the young men. He's a young man who basically can see things before anyone else. He can see. Randall can see things before anyone else. Randall can smell things before anyone else. Randall can touch things before anyone else. Randall can basically he has some talent, special
So he's
type.
like a computer. He's a computer whiz.
Yeah, he's a computer whiz, but besides that, he has got he can see what's happening before it happens, and if it happens,
Hold on the court. So you saying Randall is a psychic? That's what you're telling me, a prophet or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking that Randall is not just a tech guy. You know, I think Randall is yeah, psychic.
Okay, so listen, Randall is a psychic, and Randall trying to give y'all the good news. So y'all people need to stay tuned to what's popping off. So listen, I definitely respect that. We're gonna get in an interview with Randall. I just had a problem. I understand you say he a psychic, but why he call him the Godfather after he said he alive? So is he the Godfather of lies? Why did Randall call this man the Godfather just because he reached out to Randall? What is that about? Let's talk.
Because Wode Maya deletes all the negative comments, you know. So he's afraid of those positive comments. That's where the problem is. And I would advise any YouTuber out there, if you got negative comments, that's one thing you should learn from Wode Maya. Everybody loves Wode Maya because you're looking at the positive comments that are there, but you don't see Wode Maya's you know, negative comments. They are there, they do exist, but he deletes them. His team deletes them because it causes a problems to the channel. It causes algorithms. It messes up with algorithms. If people comment on your have a bad comments on your channel, it messes up with your channel. So what happens is there's a difference between Wode Maya and Ayamara. Ayamara, maybe some of the comments are not deleted or moderated, but Wode Maya's channel has got a team that moderates, I think, absolutely moderates all the negative. There must be thousands of, you know, I mean, hundreds of, you know, maybe handful of negative comments.
All in court, stop a minute. So what you're saying that Wode Maya have a lot of negative comments that people saying, but he hide it so the people, he look like he just an angel. Wode Maya the angel.
He deletes them. He deletes them.
Wode Maya, you under 24-hour surveillance by any means necessary. We're going to bring a special team out. We're going to definitely investigate Wode Maya. So let's go into the check.
That's why you think he's a diehard. He's got a diehard fans. He doesn't have a diehard fans. There are also fans that try to give him advice, but they're all moderators delete all that. There's a team behind it. Not even a single negative thing does not mean that the guy is doing everything right.
So hold up, let me ask you a question. Do you think he'll be a good president for Ghana? If he be a president, what you think? Or you think he gonna betray the people?
Yeah, money is power. He has money now. He received the money. He was at the Munich security conference funded by the private people and the people behind whatever they discuss about intelligence and security and all that. So he came from there. So what do you think this is? He got money from YouTube. He's got money now. He's got the power. What can stop the young man to become the president of Ghana? So those people also can fund him for his campaigns and everything else, all the future things that he's gonna do, because they need him. The social security, the security and the social media is what Munich Security Conference is fighting about. And Munich Security Conference is for NATO and European Union. So now they're looking at all the social media gurus, the YouTubers, just like Wode Maya, to fund such people to stop talking anything bad, and they should focus on what the issue should go to these people now from the north, and that is Europe and America, and that's what is going to happen. But I wonder what he did by calling people. I saw the video for almost 1 minute. I saw 1 minute, I think, from 11 minutes to somewhere there. He called people there at the square in German. He called them clowns.
You know what? We're going to end this right here. Let's play the video right quick. Boom, and we'll go from there. Let's go.
This is so cool. Really cool, man. What is it called? Marine? Marine plants. Wow. And everyone is here to just look at this. I mean, the number of people that are here to just watch, I don't know. I nearly said this clowns. Clowns, more like, they look like clowns, man. Just dancing or whatever. They're not even dancing, they're just moving. Wow. See, I see everyone's attention is out there. And I'm not so fascinated by it. It looks like everyone is fascinated about what they're saying. That's, architecture for me, not the clouds just moving.
Ready? Just want to. I'm waiting on you to come on in. Let's see. You in here. Today is a special day for y'all. Let me hang up this right here. All right, how y'all doing today? I just want to show y'all something before we start, all right? So now we on point. So let me know, how you doing today, Mr. Randall? Order in the court. How you doing today, brother? I want everybody to understand that this is a case. Please don't make the judge laugh. I'm over there, Cleo. So how you doing, Mr. Randall?
Oh, he's trying to get his mic on. He's trying to get his mic on.
We need to make sure that mic is on. I just did a serious investigation or something, and I just gotta, I gotta check out some things. You understand?
Yeah, but it's not shaking. I think today is not shaking.
Now, Randall is good to go. How you doing, Mr. Randall?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Now, are you willing to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I am, man. I read. Oh my God! Hey, what happened? What happened to the king now? They took him out. King, what's up? They took you out because of the handcuffs.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we having a case today.
I'm cool with it.
All right. Cool. So, Mr. Randall Tech is in the building. He was one of the main people on the Wode case, and we have him in the building now. We just want to make sure that everything is what they say it is, because right now they're saying that you made some false allegations on Wode channel. Is that true or false, brother?
Listen, I didn't make any false allegation, and the points I was making, a lot of people didn't understand my view to that thing. And let me tell you something. Like, do you know that you can hide your account, or you don't know?
You can hide. So you think he hide his account? That's what's going on. Cause see, I'm gonna tell you something. We right now, Wode, we think Wode playing some fishy games on this platform, and I'm gonna tell you something. If I find out that's the case, we're gonna go pick him up. And I'm gonna tell you something. Wode gonna get life, and we ain't letting him out. So I just want to get your opinion of what we got going on here.
So let me start from the scratch. The thing is, like, Wode can sell his account to those kind of people, but when I made a video about, like, Wode lying about his account being hacked, so he tried to play a smart on us and hide the account, thinking that YouTube have terminated the account. But let me say something: you can hide your account, and anytime you want, you can restore it back. That's how YouTube works. At times, you can hide your account, and all your videos will be hidden. So that's your own thing. So I was surprised when people say, "Oh, like his account was terminated, but right now it's back." Like he called YouTube team, and they did 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and within 2 days, the account was back. Right now, I can hide my account right now, and within 2 days, I can restore it back. That's how YouTube works. It's like Facebook. You can hide your page, and anytime you want, you can restore your page back.
So hold on, in the court. Hold on, Cleo Bonnie, I want you to translate this for me. Is he saying that Wode played the trick on us?
I think I would say that I didn't expect that he was gonna, because I was gonna, if Randall had to say something like Wode did not hide, I was gonna argue, because Randall is a tech guy, okay? He's an IT guy. You know, those young, he's a young man. Sadly, Africa attacked him, but I think he's on my side because I was gonna come up with the different things right now. But now he's saying he's taking my words. But I would say, let me ask you a question, King. Absolutely, he's right. He played a game and he betrayed Africa. He betrayed all the people, all his subscribers. The funny thing is, people see this, what you call, they see a scent of Wode. Okay, they see a scent, but I believe everything he says is not true. His account was blown, taken, like he said, to that. I told you, micro strategy. Strategy is founded by the guy called Michael. I think you know him. You know the guy, Michael
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer. Michael Sawyer employed those two people. I told you, Karen, and what's her name? Yes, Karen, and the other guy, Tom Acton. All these worked for intelligence, and the other one works for military defense force. Again, MicroStrategy is a company that looks at all the business intelligence, all the IT software, everything for the local government, for the state, and for the federal government in America. The directors, board of members of the MicroStrategy are from the intelligence. Again, Wade went to Germany. I think you saw him, Randall, right? He was interviewing a guy called Wolfgang Schmidt of Germany. You know, that Wolfgang Schmidt, he once worked for the Federal Intelligence of Germany before. And the 3 days, almost close to 3 days, he did not answer the call of his own wife from Kenya. He let down, what's her name? What's her name again? Miss Trudy?
Miss Trudy.
It's truly. So basically,
Yes.
Wode
He didn't because the account was,
is acting funny because of power and position now. He not the same person he used to be.
yeah. No. Wade looks for money. That's why there's a difference between these two people. The one from Kenya, the guy, and the guy from Ghana. Ghana guy, he looks only for money, and he says he's interviewing these rich guys, business people, and then he talks about inspiring and things like that. So what happens? Of course, somehow he's getting money from all those guys. Okay, it's not for free. You cannot advertise a big company on his YouTube for free. Again, by going to that place, it means that he is the face of Africa. Okay, they hand him over. Okay, what if I tell you that maybe Wode is gonna become an intelligent agent to look at all the businesses that rich Africans that are in Africa. He's going to be interviewing them, but also spying for them. What if I tell you so? So I don't believe. What is he? He's
So it ain't what Wode claim it is. Hold up. Order in the court. I got a serious question. And listen to me, Randall. Do you have anything to do with this with Wode? Because you called him the Godfather.
You said, do you have what? Anything what?
Anything to do with this spy intelligence because you call him the Godfather.
Randall Tech.
Yeah. Let's like something. Yeah, I'm from Ghana. So I'm from Ghana, and one thing is like it's ahead of me when it comes to YouTube subscribers and things. So like it's like a godfather to me. But that doesn't mean when he's doing something, like I should keep mute. So that thing. And yesterday or last 2 days, I did a video that he commented on my post, and like I sent apologies to like his fans because a lot of people were like, let me say, shallow when it comes to IT. So they were insulting me, they were bashing me, this kind of stuff, and I told them that there's no way for me to insult them back. So if they felt what I said wasn't right, I'm sorry for that. But I'm still with what I said. Yeah, because like YouTube, a lot of like YouTube intends a lot, and you can hide your account and restore it anytime you want. But a lot of people don't know anything about these kind of things, so they think the account was terminated, and Wode came out to do some quick video that like he couldn't bath for 3 days. Like he called YouTube team and they did magic on. Let me say something. If YouTube terminates your account when you when you when you disobey their guidelines, there's no
Yeah,
way you can get your account
get it
within
back.
2 days.
Thank you.
N-
Thank you.
If you have 20 million subscribers or things,
Thank you.
there's no way you can get your account back within 2 days. There's
And
no way.
he's got it fastest.
There's no way you can get your back. Like
Fast.
if you obey
So
like
so
their guidelines and it
so
terminates
what?
your account,
So Wode Maya playing a game on the people. That's what you're saying.
that's the true thing. Like you can go to Google or you can chat like YouTube team on your YouTube studio and see that what's the fastest way to restore your account back when someone tries to hack your account, and you see like they will tell you there's no way for you to get your account within 2 days. And it was like, yo, my team, my strategy, no. Like there's no way, bro. There's no way, my lord. There's no way. Yeah.
Okay. Let me jump in. Let me help the young man here. I will tell you something, King, Randall, let me make it very clear to the King. I think one thing you should understand, King, is that all these people, they come as good people, and the only picture that you see is that he's inspiring people. But you should understand that the way he started, okay, it was good, African narrative, but he had an idea of interviewing rich people, presidents, and just to get access to them. Now they're using him to get access to him, and get access to him because he's there. Do you think they can leave him alone? They can't leave him alone. They can't leave him alone. The people that works there at the people that are working there, like the people, the owners, the members of the board of Google, John Hannessy, John Doerr, Annie Martha, all these are computer scientists and the rich people, Robin Washington, and all these guys that works and are board members of Google. Basically, they know what they're doing. There's no way like he said, they can just give him like that. The problem that we have in Africa is that if somebody comes with a nice product and it looks good, the one thing that I can say that Wode Maya has inspired me is that he packaged the way he arrived in Africa back from China. I don't know whether he was sent. I don't know whether he was sent from China. He was sent to Africa to get access to the resources and send information back. And now that again he has crossed the floor to Illuminati or Freemasons, whatever, because Kofi Annan was from Ghana and also was one of these Freemasons, whatever stuff. So we don't know what happened. The one thing that saddens me is that the 3 days that he was there, he interviewed people, very, very dangerous people. It's the intelligence people who worked for intelligence, and at the same time, as I said, his channel appeared on MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, the board members, the whatever, the directors are from the CIA, federal FBI, from what you call this National Security Council, all these people, but his channel appeared there. Do you think what this is? And Google already has got all those board members actually that are from computer architect, computer scientist, they needed this guy because he's got access to African business people. They can even
So,
make.
so let me ask you: you think he's gonna do? You think he's gonna do the right thing in Africa, or he about to betray his people? What you feel?
He's about to become the president. They're gonna fund him. There's a Denmark, there's a Germany. All these guys, they need to get access to the what? They need to get access to the West Africa. West Africa's United States African Command is in Germany. Do you know that? African Command. You know that, Randall, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all think Wode Maya about to be the next president?
West Africa, United States Command. United States Command for West Africa is in Germany, based in Germany. And he was there interviewing a person that works for the government and who was a former federal intelligence, director. So this is not a small thing to play here. Wolfgang Schmidt has a history. He worked for federal intelligence, whatever. So this is not a small thing. If Wadamaya can get access to these people, very powerful people, and the Wadamaya's channel appears on MicroStrategy, which is directed by people who worked for intelligence, FBI, CIA, and National Security Intelligence. And his channel appears in short time. His channel was returned, and within 3 days or 2 days, he did not receive the call. He did not call Miss Trudy. He did not. He did not want to talk to Miss Trudy. Something is fishy. But I'll tell you the truth that I think, for somebody going to interview only rich people will end up where he wants to end up. They've given him money. They've given him the tools. You're going to see the next content. Maybe it's going to be different. But he's aiming to become the president. Basically, it's the whole thing of African Union. It's the whole thing of Ghana. And it's always about Freemasons and giving access to these people. And you guys, I don't blame you that you're supporting Wadamaya. Okay? I don't blame you to support all these people because Wadamaya is not the first person that has ever been what? But he's gonna be betrayed. Nkrumah was betrayed, right? Nkrumah was betrayed because they thought he was a leftist. Many people were betrayed, right? In Uganda, people were betrayed, right? They put Idi Amin because they thought like that guy before Idi Amin was what leftist. So now they need to get these guys because he's been talking about narrative of Africa. But he packaged it himself. He knew where it's gonna end. And I've given him the passage. The rituals have been done. Any person that does that, that's what happens. All these people, Robert Mugabe, they were there. They were also, they go there. They've been interviewed. Robert Mugabe was in Mozambique. He used to talk too much about Africa. He used to talk too much. He was hiding in Mozambique. Robert Mugabe from Zimbabwe, he was hiding in Mozambique when he was young, when he was fighting, freedom fighter. When they took him to Britain, he changed from 1982 or 1980 when the Zimbabwe became independent. He said he's going to give back the land. It took him over 30 years, 20 years, 30 years. So what happened? Because he was honored for Freemasons, for these secret societies. He was honored and he sacrificed the things. Many presidents in Africa sacrificed. There's a guy from Malawi, Chakwera, Lazarus Chakwera. He went to meet the Secretary of the State in the United States. And what happened? He comes back with a small money. And then he says, okay, guys, we're going to support America against Russia. So this is what happens. And this is what has happened to Wadamaya. Is doing exactly the same thing that Chakwera Lazarus did when he went to badmouth other African leaders in the United States. So this is what Africans do. They support. But don't expect me, Randall and King the Traveler, don't expect me if you support your professor, if you support your prophet, if you support your president, if you support anybody else that shows you has packaged this product, if you support them, I have no problem. Support them. 1 million point something subscribers. Support Wadamaya. But don't expect me I should do the same thing, right? Don't expect me because we need to find out the contradiction of the story. We need to find the conspiracy theory in all these things because these things, it helps us. We have a spirit. We can sense. I have the brain here. So if you support Wadamaya, support him. I have no problem supporting him. But don't think if you support him does not mean I should support. It does not mean you should drag me into it. It should not be like that. So I have no problem. Rando is right. But Rando, people wants to hang Rando for speaking the truth,
So tell me this, Randall, the backlash you got when it came to Wadamaya. Talk about that, man. Because I saw Wadamaya went on your post. Wadamaya went on your post. You think? Why you think Wadamaya came on your post like that?
because the video was trending, and it's not only Wadamaya. A lot of big YouTubers also commented on my post. And one thing is, like, I put the comments. I put the comments for review, so it's not all the comments that like loud on my comment section. So I had almost 1,000 comments, but you can see only 200 or something like that is in my comment section. So I have all of them my comments. So you see that thing? Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of big YouTubers were bashing me, telling me that and things like that. So that thing, and be arrogant and things like that.
Okay.
And
Uh,
and
Randall,
and yeah,
Randall, do not worry about people coming for the clout because the whole
no,
thing is about clickbait.
I'm I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool with it. But I think it's like I don't know why people think like like we should say what like they think instead of saying let me put it that way. Like the opinion should be our opinion. Like we are all different people with different minds. So what you're thinking is different from what I'm thinking right now. So
Thank
and
you so
me
much.
and one thing is me like before I would say something, a lot of people were saying I didn't do a research about this before doing the video. Before I would do my video, I did a research about it, and I know a lot of people who who has faced this similar situation and got their account back within 1 month, 2 months, something like that. To that thing. And one thing is like today, I've done a video that I'll release it. I'll release it midnight. Yeah, the technical like a idea behind Udima's account restored because a lot of people don't know why the account went off, and all of a sudden within 2 days the account came back. A lot of people don't know. So I want to make it clear to them that you can hide your videos, you can hide your account anytime you want. You can restore your account back. So let's assume like you have you have done like some business and the business wasn't too well and someone did a video to backlash you. The best thing for you to do is to terminate your or to hide your video your account so that like people will be thinking that oh the account was hacked and right now YouTube has terminated the account. But one thing is you can hide your account anytime you want and restore your account back anytime you want. And so that's what I'm saying. I still stand by my words. What I what I said earlier, still the same. I would never change my mind. The only thing I would change my mind is like for me to apologize to with my fans, like if they felt I wasn't saying what they want me to say. Yeah. But what I felt is what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, so bruh, I will tell you something. Stand your ground because like you said, you can't smoke and eat at the same time. You can't change your mind. Because if you change
Yeah.
your mind, it means that you know, you see, for example, you see even your two videos, right? The first video you did, you got what 20, right? 20 or 20, 20 or 25, you know?
Yeah.
Views. Then the one you try to be nice, you're trying to be nice to Wadamaya, then you got what? A little bit less. Because you see, you should have stuck to that. I think from the first video to the second video to the what works on YouTube. So the advice I can give it to you is in life, do what works. Don't do what makes other people happy. Do what works. It's my advice. It's coming from me and it's for free. Because people who laugh at the stupidity, the more they laugh at stupidity, it will keep happening. You know, the more they like Wadamaya, the more it will keep happening. Because that's already a product for Wadamaya. The more people like him, the more he's gonna keep it. It happened to Ayamara too. You know, the more people don't like his English, and the more people watched his channel. The more people they saw, the more things that Ayamara did in the village that didn't like, he kept doing it because that brought what it kept happening and he kept playing it. You know, so you gotta understand that you keep playing what works. You know, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with what you say. The problem is the community will try to change you, and they'll change you because they want you to go down. That's what happens. It takes a village to raise up a child, but now they're not raising you. Instead, they're criticizing you. And then remember, people that criticize you, they can also build you. But if you follow them, what they want you to do, then they'll destroy you. But they'll build you. The people that criticize you, they build you in a way that you do what they're saying. You do the opposite of what they're saying. You know. So don't invent what has already been invented by Wadamaya. Do your own thing because We have watched many people over the years, brother. I have seen it with my own eyes. Many leaders, even in your own country. I've seen every leader that has promised the people the best thing, and all of you guys went on the street and supporting and rallying behind all those presidents. But what have they done to Ghana? What have they done to Nigeria? What have they done to Malawi? What have they done to South Africa? So all these things has happened, and everybody, there are people working behind everything. There are people that are working behind Wadamaya from now on. Okay, there have been people wanting to work with the Wadamaya because he is the brand, and there are people who worked behind Nelson Mandela. That people worked behind Cyril Ramaphosa. People worked behind all these people that you know. They worked behind, and that's why they survived. That's why they were not, nothing bad happened to them. So what am I knows that the best for him, we heard that his mother was the bodyguard of what? Bodyguard of Robert Mugabe. I don't know if you guys know this, but he once said that in one of the videos that his mother was the bodyguard of Zimbabwe when Mugabe would visit. Remember Mugabe had a wife in your country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a wife in Ghana before. So what is the connection now? Robert Mugabe being the guy of Freemasons guy, 33rd degree, all these guys from Obama to what. So you can't see the bigger picture. The bigger you are, the more clients wants to invest in you. Rando, if you're gonna become bigger one day, you will also betray your own people. It will happen. You can't change that because if you refuse, they'll change something. They'll change something in your country. They will change you. They'll bring the coup in your country. So you gotta do what works, So you also, I'm giving you this advice, Rando. Be careful what you say, because if it's true, if it's really true that Wadamaya has sold all his subscribers and is using 1 point something million people to get to the stage where he wants to be. He wants to become the president. He can tell you he's not interested in becoming, but now there are investors behind him that are pushing him. There are many countries in Europe. There are many countries, even America, would want him to become the president. Why not? Because he's already popular and he's sellable. Why do you think they can just ignore that? They can't ignore that. I'm sure others also from from Asia tried. I'm sure they're trying. So don't think when you see the big picture there, then you should be something else. I want to give you advice, Rando. Watch your back, and if one day you become bigger, don't let your people down. I want to give you this advice, and I've realized that you're only one who understands what exactly happened to Wodamaya. I want you to watch your back, to watch everything, because if it's true, they can get rid of you. You can disappear. There can be an accident, So God should be with you all the time. You probably, if you don't want to do this, if you don't want to talk about it, you rather maybe focus on the tech. Don't focus on this picture, because each and every one has died. Sankara died. Lumumba died. Samora Machel died. Stephen Biko died. Chris Hani in South Africa died. Malcolm X died. Martin Luther King died. All these people died. So you're not going to become a hero. That's why you see African attack each other. It's easy for a black YouTuber to attack another black YouTuber. How many black YouTubers have ever attacked another YouTuber from United States? How many? And even the YouTube itself, it's racist. If you post something, you can get a strike as a black person. If another, your counterpart can post something, the same thing, doesn't get a strike and get even more views. So don't you think even algorithms can be racist? Don't you think even YouTube can be racist? What do you think this is? This is not a platform for everybody else. That is why you find Americans are selling chicken to South Africa. Why can't South Africa, sell their own chickens? Because they're scared. They were told, we want we're gonna bring chickens, American chickens, and dump it in your country. And we eat chickens from America all the way. Why can't we have our own chicken? So if it's a chicken in South Africa from America, so who is Wadamaya? He's a YouTuber, big YouTuber. So I'm telling you this. you should basically make sure you look after yourself, watch what you say, because if it's true, anybody who talks, they'll always try to clean up, you know. But I know you're speaking the truth. I know you are speaking the truth. But people are turning in the blind eye. And the same people from your own country can help them to get rid of you. So don't trust anybody, you know, and be intelligent about this. And at the end, it's just a YouTube. At the end of the day, it's just YouTube. But somebody will become bigger. Don't be surprised when Wadamai becomes the president or anything else, because he always aims at something bigger. It's not wrong for him. It's our brother. We love him so much. But the fact of the matter that he's becoming a cult, CULT, and people, you become blind. You don't see what's happening behind the curtains. And when it closes, your country goes down again. You know, you are using YouTube, and YouTube information is used by Google. Google's information goes straight to America. Your president maybe uses Gmail. The Gmail's account of your government in Africa, all the governments in South Africa. If the president uses Gmail, if the government uses Gmail, all that information, all that data goes to America. So you gotta be careful, because everything you do is being watched through all this internet information that is siphoning out of Africa is being mined and harvested every day. So even those YouTube that are supporting Wadamaya, their information goes to America. If you are smart enough as an African YouTuber, why can't you start your own app? Why can't you start your own app? Why are you using Google? Why are you using Facebook? Why are you using Twitter? Why can't you be smart enough? So in Ghana, Rando, don't you have a people that are smart enough? Why are they able to plant banana, but they can't plant an app? It's simple. You are also smart, but nobody's going to support you. Somebody's going to twat you. You know, this has happened.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead, because the time running over 30 minutes. Video.
Okay, Rando, say something. Let the Rando say something, and you can say something as well.
Yeah, how you feel about this, Random?
So me, I'm cool with everything. Yeah, I'm cool with everything. And the thing is, me, I still stand by my words, like Charlie. Nothing can stop me, bro. I'm just doing what I'm doing, like what I know best. And one thing is, like, there's nothing different from what I'm doing. Yeah, because let me say something. The video I did about Udimai's line is a tech. But people don't know that it's tech video. It's tech. Because me going through like YouTube and things, yeah, all internet. So it's tech. But people think like I'm switching. I'm not switching. It's all tech video. So I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay, King
word.
say something. Yeah. King
Yeah,
say
pretty
something.
much, brother. I'm gonna go and close this case out because I'm gonna be honest with you. If Wode is going to be the president and stuff like that, as far as we don't have no authority as far as the police force or the judge to, because I was
pick him
thinking I
up.
was going to sentence him to life in prison, but it seemed like he about to be the president, so I'm gonna leave that in y'all. I'm gonna leave that in the nation hand, you know. So we gonna go and close this out, and we just said Wode for the next president, you know. So that's the name of the game, man. So I guess, you know, he gonna betray us like every other president do. So y'all just get prepared in Africa. Wode about to change on y'all. I'm sorry. He gonna start talking all this good stuff he gonna do for the country, because he do have a reputable name to do that. But I'm sorry, once he get in position, ain't nothing gonna happen like he say gonna happen. So y'all just get prepared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true that.